How about it now? Dwayne here, Florida man. Gonna teach you about some SEO. If you're ready, here we go. All right. SEO is comprised of a few different things, right? Everybody thinks SEO, what does it mean? It is search engine optimization. Other people have referred to the similar acronym called SEM, search engine marketing. That's more on the search engine paid ad side. So paid placement on Google, Yelp, Bing, those things are more SEM. SEO is organic. So when I look at a website, or if I search right now on Google, right, I'm going to type in zero turn mowers, Brunswick, Georgia, for example, and let's see who shows up. All right. So at the top of the page here, we have Grasshopper sponsored ad. We have a Lowe's sponsored ad. We have Tractor Supply sponsored ad. We have Toro sponsored ad. But everything below that fold, okay, these are your Google My Business listing updates. All right. This is optimize. This is very much an optimizable opportunity for you to show up organically. Okay. And as you go down the page, you can see this is a what we call on page, not off page, on page SEO. Okay. So this page on his website ranks very high for search engine or search engine results. It shows up first. And then as you continue to go down, there's more links from there. But ideally what we want to do is show up multiple times on organic basis. To me, when I look at someone's, if I'm looking for a product, obviously the paid ads are something I certainly consider when I am looking for a product. And then the second part of it is me looking on the organic side of the business on their Google My Business listing and or on page, right, which are this link right here to their website. So just to get the terms right, organic is SEO, all right? Nothing paid. We're showing up organically in multiple places on the first page of Google. That's our goal. All right. No matter what, you need to understand where your leads are coming from so you can double down and scale your business. If you can't trace a lead back to a campaign or a source, that campaign or source isn't helping you grow. Marketing shouldn't be a mystery anymore. It should be measurable. Here's the dashboard that we use at High Impact Dealer. Feel free to screenshot it and use it to your advantage. So I was BSing with a buddy the other day, and we were talking about how do you interact with businesses online? What is your approach before I walk into somewhere I've never been? And I was kind of thinking to myself, like today, before I go anywhere, I think it's the modern customer, right? Is the first thing I do is I typically look them up online, make sure they have an accurate Google My Business listing or website. But the first thing I do is go to their socials. Like I want to see if they're doing content. I want to see if they've got some funny videos or a picture of their storefront or maybe a quick walk around of their store. And then from there, after I've judged their socials, I'll look at their products online, right? I want to see, are they keeping their crap updated? Are they doing the things they need to do? So if I wanted to buy online, I could. And I think today, and from the family business where I started 20 years ago, or worked in 20 years ago, it's way different. The way people convert, the way people act online to become a customer is very different than today, than what we did 20 years ago. So if you're not keeping up with those changes, if you're not managing your online footprint, whether it's social media, whether it's your website, whether it's your search engine optimization and finding you in different locations, that says enough to me as a human, or potential customer, whether or not I want to do business with you or not. And I think a lot of customers do that. We just don't realize it. We were on a call the other day with a customer and I was showing them what is the footprint of this business. Do they have any additional links outside of Google My Business? What does their socials look like? Those help me drive in that additional impressions that made me feel comfortable and trusting enough to go step my foot in the door before I had to. So with all the technology that we have today, and we're obviously in this information age, where you can pretty much look up anybody, anywhere, you want to make sure those are being firmly managed. Great content, updates to the site, active promotions, products being priced, financing being mentioned, or all those things that help build the trust before I walk in the door that I know that this dealership or this business has done their homework online before I got there. If you're in the OPE business, you know what busy season looks like. Phones ringing nonstop, customers walking in back to back, and you're trying to juggle sales, service, parts, and staff all at once. Marketing, that usually falls to the bottom of the list. Here's the thing, that's exactly when your marketing matters the most. Because when you're buried in all the work, you need systems running in the background that keep leads and phone calls flowing into your business. At High Impact Dealer, we set up those systems for you, from automated follow ups to lead tracking, so you can focus on running your shop while your marketing continues to eat. Let's plan now and get you ready for next season. All right, guys, a couple things new to the industry. We're talking about AI here, AI search. You've probably noticed ChatGPT is a growing function of search in this industry. They're using AI overviews and they're pulling from everywhere, including Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and not just your website. So now, when you do a public Instagram or Facebook, those captions are feeding Google and OpenAI or ChatGPT's database. Why? Google, these guys want real human insights. They want not just a bunch of blogs, they want real people talking about the business. So it doubles as an SEO asset to you when you use it. Searchable phrases, cute captions. Your business with short form video is the future. You can add location tags, keywords that all match for what you're searching for. So keep your post public, consistent, and connected to your website and YouTube as much and as often as possible. The bottom line is your now social following is growing everywhere, not just on your socials. So check it out.